spread around the world, right? In
Exactly.
USA, in Australia, in Indonesia.
Correct. They're all over the globe. So for me, it felt natural, to work with people who are not Dutch.
Yeah. So for you, it's not surprise.
It was not a surprise.
Yeah,
like language-wise, it's always a little bit of a challenge. Because if it says something, you don't get the essence, or there's a certain grammar that doesn't flow with the Dutch to the Indonesian language, and it's important for me to pick it up fast enough so I can repeat myself or choose a different order or different language so you do understand what I say. Because like I said before, it's all a dance. If you don't understand what I'm doing or what I'm saying, it's my responsibility to use different words, to use a different technique, and be patient.
Yeah, to use the different form, maybe formulas to make it more acceptable for me, to more understanding for me.
Exactly, because I want you to get here. If you start over here, I want you to get over here. So then it's really my responsibility to take all the tools that I have in my bag and to use them so you understand.
Yes.
You and the other colleagues in the team.
And so what I understand now, you kindly to help me because first I'm eager, I'm motivated at the time. Yeah, I have been a motivation to do it, and I really want to grow. Not happy with not what I said. Not someone who happy to be in a comfort zone. I always want to step out from my comfort zone. Is that what also the reason why?
That's I love seeing that.
Okay.
Because then it gives me the feeling that it's worthwhile.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah.
No.
And then, I mean, how long? My next question is: did you see? Because I'm from other part. I mean, I'm not Dutch. When I started, if compared to the other college, what you give a training, to train them, is it? Do you need more time for me, or this is not time-wise not much different than the others? Because I'm motivated. What do you see on that?
It's more from my side that I might have to repeat myself.
Okay.
In different language, just for you to grasp what I want to say.
Yeah.
That's an advantage that a native speaker has. I only have to say things once or twice only. And if I don't see if I don't see desired action from your part, I just need to repeat myself again.
Okay.
So it might take a little bit more time, but what are we talking about? Minutes.
Okay. No.
And that's not a bad thing because you can always learn from somebody else. So if I explain one thing to a question from one of our colleagues, you're paying attention to and you're learning as well.
Okay.
And the other way around, if the others listen to your question that you have, they will be learning. So in the end, it doesn't take more time, it's not more difficult, because in a team you can learn from each other.
Yeah, but
if you're able to grasp that.
Yeah, and also a few times, I was trained one by one. I mean, we have no other team, only you and me. Is it more difficult for you because it's or boring for you? Maybe because maybe I'm asking unnecessary question or some stupid question,
No. Well, they say there are no stupid questions.
Okay.
That's what they say, allegedly. No, but if you work one-on-one, it's fun.
Yeah.
Because then I can focus on you. I can choose my language.
Okay, it's much easier for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in a way it is.
Yeah.
But I communicate differently with an intern. I communicate differently with somebody who just graduated and is able to start and do more solo in treatments with the clients. And it's difficult when I talk to somebody who has already 6 or 7 years experience or more 20 years experience. Yeah. I just tell them just to someone who has got a lot of experience, I let them watch and I just gave a couple instructions. I just say ask them a question and I give them the freedom to go do it.
Okay.
So if somebody just started or an intern, I have to do everything step by step and give them instructions first. I cannot expect them to understand, to take 6, 7, 8 steps to get to the end result if they don't have any experience yet.
So
I
maybe
adjust my
different way. You're gonna approach them.
Different level, different experience is a different way of communicating from my side.
Yeah. And now, after knowing me more than 12 years, I guess.
My goodness,
time
goes
goes fast. Yeah. And then, have you predicted I can go this far? I mean, or surprise you that look that I grow. I mean, this far. You know, are you surprised, or you already can read at the time I'm gonna?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, and I think that's also part of. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
And not specifically because you're from Indonesia.
Yeah.
But if you come from a different country,
different language,
and different language,
different culture,
you go to a different continent, language, culture.
Yeah.
You really need to prove yourself all over again.
Okay.
There is no backup. You have to make it.
Okay.
And you have to fight, and you have to learn.
And you have to survive.
Because you don't have any comfort zone.
Yes, it is.
And for the Dutch people, or when you're in France, for the French people, or if you're in Japan, for Japanese people who get trained in their own country, who are close to home, to their family, to friends, life is a little bit easier because of their comfort zone, because of their backup
and support system.
There's and naturally they have an unwritten support system. And if you are new, if I would go to Canada or to Australia or to Buenos Aires, I have to prove myself all over again. I cannot call my mom and dad or best friend, help me out. No, I have to do it right here at this very moment. Nobody knows me. I have to prove that I'm reliable, that I'm serious, that I am trustworthy to the people in this new strange country. So I have to earn my trust. And that's where you often see that those people like you, they do get successful because they always have to prove themselves from day one. Learn the language, learn the culture, learn how to interact with different people in society, absolutely. And then also in your field of work, in your specialty as an artist or as a specialist or as a doctor or as an engineer. You go in most of the times, if you come from a country that is not considered the first world, you need to take a step back, even though you went to school for the same amount of years or even longer. It's weird, that's just the way it is. So that's why I respect that, and that's why I'm not surprised that you got this far. Because you really had to work hard from day one that you were here.
So you already see that my attitude, my personality, and my what we call it, my spirit, that I'm not someone easy to give up or doesn't want to fight harder to get to where I mean. Now I want to ask. I want to ask the other question. I mean, is there any things do you think at the time I should change as the person or as the college for you? You know, do you see anything that should change at the time? Maybe now I already changed to that direction. What do you think will be better if I'm?
Yeah, I think that's a little difficult. It's a little bit of a tricky question. Because I cannot change who you are. And I cannot change your behavior. You're the only one who can do it. So the question is, in this case, like, how bad do you really want to learn this? So that means that you need to work harder. If you do not understand, you gotta make sure you understand and ask.
Communication.
Really communicate, ask if you don't understand or don't understand 100%, or you think, ask, open your mouth.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is this what you mean? Do I understand? Because there are no stupid questions.
Yeah.
And if it's an unnecessary question, I mean, like, I don't mind repeating myself.
Okay.
If I have to repeat myself 13 times,
13
I'm
times.
like, girl, are you listening? Are
Yeah.
you sleeping? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yes, yes, yeah. And I don't know if you still remember this. You said to me that you are surprised how quick I earned the trust from our client, because you said once the client been helped by me, and then the next appointment hard for them to choose the other. They only want to come back to me. What do you mean by that? I mean, sometimes you see people need time to earn trust from the client, so the client immediately only want to come back because you said I'm what we call it, I'm emotionally I'm very quick connect with my clients, so they become depend on me, you know. Yeah, in terms of the get a haircut, you know, comforting while getting haircut, you know.
I believe that's a great advantage because,
Yeah.
firstly, you are an artist,
Yeah.
and you work with people.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more challenging and more
Yeah.
difficult, but there's also nothing more fun and
Yeah.
exciting than work with people. And if you are able to make your customer,
Yeah.
if you make them feel at ease and that they can trust you, I mean, that's a really important asset.
Yeah.
Really, it's such an advantage because not everybody has that.
As that. Yeah.
Because we come very close
Yeah.
to our customer,
Yeah.
and what we want,
Yeah.
you know, we want our customer to
Yeah.
become a client,
Yeah.
not just come once and
Yeah.
like go to Ladoki,
Yeah.
they're gone, but we want them to come every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months.
Yeah. And I remember also when you give me training, and I asked you, I said, is it I mean, my clients come back because of my kindness or my friendliness, you know? And you said to me, that's part of, but the biggest part is your skill. If you gonna do the haircut, doesn't matter how nice you are, how friendly you are, they're gonna run off. You remember that when you said to me? So that's why actually you always say to me, if you want to be a good one or be a professional one, yeah, and then plus the good character.
Yes.
That's gonna bring. That's what.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I still agree with that.
Yeah.
Because you can be the best skillful technical artist of the world.
Yeah.
If you're a bitch, if you're an asshole,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it. People are not gonna come back to you. People
Yeah.
do business with people, especially when it's one-on-one,
Yeah.
because they want to, not because they have to.
They have to.
Because there are so many salons in Amsterdam,
Yes.
even in the
Yeah.
area where the
And
salon
we
was
are not cheap.
situated.
And we are not cheap.
Exactly, they have the choice. They
Yeah.
don't have to go to
us,
Dana or
yeah.
to Alter David. Like
Yeah.
if they can get their hair done cheaper,
Yeah.
very close by in the same area. So that's why your skills need to be on point.
On point, and plus the other.
And your character needs to be welcoming
Yeah.
and sweet and genuine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you have any tips for my audience who's willing to grow or to relocate their life, you know, to the other country? I mean, what is the key? What you can advise to them, at least don't have to be much, but at least I mean a few points what you can advise them or tips, give the tips to them to and then this is going to be end of our talking today.
Okay, good. I think that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Well, I believe curiosity is super important. Willing to learn. Never stop learning.
Okay.
That's super important. And learn the ways of the country, of the environment where you are. So you can
adjust
be unique.
adjust it. Yeah.
Adjust, keep your uniqueness, be
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
wherever you are,
Yeah.
but look how people behave.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think if you own that,
Yeah.
you can excel in every field
Yeah.
of expertise.
Okay. And don't be lazy. Yeah.
Don't be lazy.
Don't expect everything will be easy. Yeah. Because it is.
No, because life's not easy.
Yeah.
Life's not
Especially
easy.
when you relocate and you
Yeah.
go to the new challenge.
Yeah. Life's never easy.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
and there are only so many royals.
Yeah.
There are like billions of not royals.
Yes. So, untuk semuanya, jadi inilah kakak Aldrin David yang waktu aku baru-baru memulai karir aku di Belanda, dia sangat banyak membantu dan dia dari awal juga sudah melihat potensi. Seperti aku tanyakan tadi, kakak surprise nggak kalau aku bisa bertahan sejauh ini? Jadi dia bilang enggak, karena dia udah lihat waktu itu potensi di aku dan aku orangnya bukan orang yang manja, yang pemalas, yang mau semuanya disediakan seperti itu. Jadi wawancara kali ini kita akan akhiri di sini dan akan ada lagi video-video berikutnya dengan kakak Aldrin. Jadi thank you for today kakak, and we're gonna make another video for next time. Okay?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.